I work for Lazio Region, and specifically I work in an office situated in Bracciano. Is an incubator, a place where we host enterprises. And for the Enerscape project, Lazio Region has two studies area. The first one was called Agro Pontino, is in the south of Lazio, in the province, in the Latina province. The second study area is called the Tuscia Romana, is the place where specifically I work. Is in the north of Lazio Region, across two provinces, Viterbo and Roma. We talk about the capitalization of the project, Enerscape project, and the action plan. We are programmed. We are imagine 4 areas of intervention for the future. The action we have to do to capitalize the project. The first area of intervention is the improvement of territorial governance in the field of renewable energy source planning. These are the aim, the objective. Updating the legislation over local legislation on RES, with particular reference to the technical standard of regional landscape territorial plan. And this is very important because in the Lazio region, in the Enerscape project, was the landscape department was involved. So this is the central objective of the project. But really also important is to collect other department of the Lazio region. For example, it's an aim very important to updating the regional energy plan in line with the provincial energy plans and with the result of Enerscape project. So also the energy plan is involved in this project. Updating of the municipal building regulation, and possibly amendment of the legislation on biofuel and food waste to produce biogas. A second area is the innovation process in energy management. During the project in the study area, we have worked with the local stakeholders, above all the municipalities, and we have done an hard work to, for example, for cataloging of communal properties with the systematic data collection of municipality energy utilities. Verification of requirement of energy audits in order to identify the potential for the installation of powered devices with RES, and in particular reference to photovoltaic and solar thermal. We had made an activation of local records available for public and private plants fed with RES. Also, always in the local municipality, was very important to activate the energy manager on a municipal or a local scale, and also in the council website, in the municipality website, introduce pages dedicated to the theme of RES, because often there is a difficulty, a confusion to understand, to identify the opportunity and the possibility that RES are for the citizen, for example, or for enterprises. And the first area was improving quality of life and job market. Another opportunity of capitalization of the project is try to to convince the maker, the politic maker, depending on an incentive for diffusion of households, RES plans, as for example tax relief on IMU or TARS tax for the house for the householders in Italy. Now, perhaps IMU go away, but for the moment it's active. Also, activation of an information desk on renewable energy, able to provide technical assistance to citizens and business with specific reference to authorization procedures, preparation of documentation, and example of producers. In Italy, I don't know if you know, but it's for Italian is very common. The bureaucracy is a big problem. We have a lot of law, municipality law, province law, regional law, national law, and sometimes it's very difficult to try to understand the solution with all this law and all this bureaucracy. So try to help citizens, but above all enterprises to catch the opportunity of the IRS is very important. And also the activation of a local registry of the sector operators in the RES sector, installers, maintenance, and activation of contacts with local and supra-local ESCO. So give opportunity. The idea is to give opportunity to everybody to catch the RES opportunity. Also very important is the dissemination, the activation of a participatory process in the municipalities. For example, the dissemination, we have done a dissemination of adhesions to the Covenant of Measures. Covenant of Measures is another European project for the 2020 strategy. And above all, the Rome province is interested, is involved in this project. There are a lot of the municipality also involved in the study area of the Enerscape project that are in the Covenant of Measure. And it has been interesting to try to establish an integration, a connection between the Enerscape project and the SEAP, the Sustainable Energy Action Plan that every municipality have done for give a strategy to reach the 2020 objective. And also an activation of work table with association of farmers in the rural area, also in the two studies areas, to test the potential of activation of a local chain of biomass and facilitate the diffusion of RES power plants to service the farms. There are actually something we have just done, for example, Lazio Region acts on the normative field with the jurisdiction for landscape to the regional landscape plan, and actually is in conclusion. And also for the energy, there is it could be strange, but there isn't actually a regional energy plan in Lazio Region. Is under construction actually, but this is a very important opportunity of capitalization of Enerscape project, because we have done a local energy plan. So the methodology we have used for the Enerscape project to do this local plan could be used also, and is an opportunity of methodology for the region for the construction of the regional energy plan, and we hope and that could be possible. The next Monday, the 27th, we have a very important conference for Enerscape conclusion conference in Lazio Region, and all the department, not only the territory department who is involved in the project, but also the energy and the other department of region will participate and try to construct a collaboration, a cooperation. And the Enerscape project result will be integrated in terms of normative modification according to the selected scenario. What also I would like also say something about my study area in Tuscia, Romana. For example, after the Enerscape project and the opportunity the project gives to the municipality, they asked to Lazio Region and to Big Lazio, who is a society who support Lazio Region, to realize a feasibility study regarding the short chain biomass production, because it was in the action plan that Enerscape produced, and the study will be presented at the end of June during a public event where are involved private and local, private and public local stakeholders. So this is, I think, a very good example of capitalization of the project. Now the municipality have an idea for the use of renewable energy sources in their land. Consider that these areas are under environmental protection, so it's not so easy to use. We cannot, for example, build wind plants easily. So it's important to understand and to study the opportunity and the exactly possibility that areas have in our land.